Good evening. Would you all please stay standing and direct your attention to the American flag on this stage for the singing of our national anthem. Performing the tribute for us today is a member of the class of 2008, Alicia Culleton.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed on stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Alicia. You all may be seated. Welcome, everyone, to the final commencement exercise for the class of 2008. My name is David Ryan. I am the principal of Nashua High School North. Today is a very special day in the history of our school, as this class of graduates that sprawls before you is the first four-year class in the history of Nashua High School North. Now, many of you have traveled from very far away to be here in support of these students on behalf of this amazing class, and I wish to say thank you for being here. For those of you serving in our military and were able to join us today, I extend to you our deepest gratitude for the service and your presence. At this time, I would like to ask those members of the class of 2008 who will be entering service in the military to please stand and be honored by this crowd at this time. Thank you. I would like to introduce to you some members of our community who are celebrating with us today. To my far right, and starting at your left, all of whom are members of the class of 2008. Valedictorian and senior class treasurer Anna Wan. Salutatorian and senior class secretary Beatrice Vanderhoevel. Senior class president Melissa Cloutier. Senior class vice president Christina Johnstone. Today's student speaker Samson Cafe. And our national anthem vocalist Alicia Culleton. Seated to my right and beginning in the back row, Board of Education President Thomas Vaughns. Board of Education members Richard Dowd, Dennis Hogan, Robert Hollowell, and Stephen Haas. In the front row and on my right, Superintendent Christopher Hoddle. Assistant Principal Margaret Reynolds. Headmaster Nancy Duffy. Student Activities Director and your senior class advisor, Elizabeth Crake. And joining the graduates on the floor before us are Sophomore Academy Headmaster Keith Richard, and Freshman Academy Headmaster Deborah O'Neill. Well respected for their commitment and dedication, and largely responsible for the success of these graduates seated before them, are the teachers and guidance counselors from Nashua High School North in the back 2 rows. The music being provided today through instrument and voice is a result of the hard work of our band seated next to the faculty, behind the faculty, under the direction of Miss Kristen Olson, with vocals directed by Miss Julia Oliver. And in the audience with us today are members from our Board of Aldermen and other public offices, some of whom are enjoying this occasion as parents of graduates as well as elected officials. Thank you all for being here. And lastly, seated on the floor before us, I am proud to introduce to you the Nashua High School North graduating class of 2008. If I had to sum up this class in one word, I would choose the word strong. And it's a fitting word when you consider our school nickname, Titans. Titans are strong. You all have heard by now or seen by now the film Remember the Titans and have heard the memorable quote from Coach Boone. In the film, the football team finishes an early morning run and they land at the Battle of Gettysburg. Coach Boone, wanting to end the enraging racial battle between teammates, looks directly into his players' eyes at the precise apex of adversity and tells them, "Nothing tears us apart. Greek mythology, the Titans were greater than the gods. They ruled their universe with absolute power." Now, as I consider all that has happened over the last 4 years to this class, I find the coach's definition to be exacting to these students' dedication, commitment, and resilience. This class is the first to enter a high school in Nashua as freshmen, 547 to be exact. They were the first freshmen to take freshman seminar, spend a year in freshman academy, and learn how high school is so not junior high school. This class has had 3 principals in 4 years, one of whom was concurrently the principal of its crosstown rival. This class has had 3 superintendents in 4 years, with 2 different district office organizations and many new employees who came unequipped with historical knowledge of Nashua and the school district. This may seem trivial, but think about it for a second. Expectations and routines for these kids that were there in their freshman year had changed dramatically by their junior year and then again by their senior year. This class has been side by side with our teachers who worked without a contract for 2 years. While they understood the need for teachers to address the issue in the manner in which they did, students went without much of the normal after-school help, activities, and attention. In June of 2006, this class lost 2 of its members in a tragic accident, sending a shockwave through the entire community. The class cried together, grieved together, and then pulled together. In honor of those 2 classmates, this class chose to leave Nicole and Stephanie's respective 2 seats vacant for this graduation ceremony. This class has seen almost 70 new teachers enter through their doors in their 4 years, over half of those teaching for the first time, either right out of college or out of industry. As many of the veteran staff have retired, so too has the tremendous and powerful tool of classroom experience retired with them. Some of the best examples of Titan strength are stories about individual students in the class who have overcome tremendous adversity to achieve this goal of graduation. And they're all here. There are students who struggled academically and barely made it to the finish line, so they found strength in their teachers. Students who have no support at home, either economically or emotionally or both, who found strength in their peer groups, classes, and coaches. A student who has beaten cancer and found strength in her sport. A student who just 2 short months ago was in ICU at Boston Children's Hospital after a car he was working on collapsed on his head, and he found strength in the hundreds of messages he received daily from his students and his family members. But there are so many more stories of how our kids have been challenged. However, these are Titans, and Titans are strong. They fought to preserve their traditions and stick up for what they believed was right, including maintaining their choice to celebrate this commencement at this venue. This class saw its athletic teams reach new heights, boasting a state champion girls swimming and diving team, and its first 1,000-point scorer in girls basketball. Many of its members will go on to compete at the college level on full or partial athletic scholarships, and a record 10 varsity sports made appearances in their respective postseasons. 2 nights ago, we gave away 172 scholarships, totaling more than $859,000 to seniors who are entering college. Of the 547 students who entered as freshmen in the fall of 2004, 426 sit before you ready to graduate. 34 are completing their diplomas in our adult education program and will graduate next Friday. And 11 are finishing diploma requirements in summer school. That's 471 graduates, folks, the largest graduating class from Nashua High School North. So what describes this attitude, this persistence, and this perseverance? Titan. What causes our students to push and succeed? Strength. And why are they so successful? Because we are North. To the class of 2008, I extend to you my deepest admiration. You achieved more than we could have dreamed, and you have so much yet to do. But as you leave here today and continue on your journey, always carry in your heart the pride of a Nashua North graduate and the strength of a Titan. Thank you. Now it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you today's student speaker from the class of 2008, Samson Kaffai.
Good evening, everyone. Let me start by saying I am both honored and flattered to have been asked to speak for this wonderful occasion. I want to congratulate all my fellow graduates of 2008 and each of your parents. We have achieved a lot. However, the challenge is not over. We must still strive towards even loftier goals for this prestigious society we live in. The most important thing is to remember is that you should always believe in yourself and recognize the choices and the sacrifices you have made to get where you are now and where you're heading for the future. The only way you can do this is by taking small actions every day. Eventually, in the end, it will all add up. My hope for you is that you will cultivate and cherish this attitude to prove yourself in your life as I'm doing for mine. For those who are unfamiliar with my face, I've come a long way, and I think I can speak for most when I say that. Growing up, I really never had much to look forward to. My dad leaving me at such a young age, and mom not always being there for me. Life was really tough. I've been in and out of foster homes because no one would take me in due to my lack of respect and how much trouble I was. I remember every night crying myself to sleep, if I could even sleep, because I felt like no one cared for me. It was me taking on the world. At the age of 9, my grandmother, whom I love to death, I love you, Nan, finally took the initiative and gained custody of me. Life was still not so smooth sailing from this point, but it was better. I found myself still struggling in school, and my grandmother was always there to give me that extra nudge to get me back on track. Beginning my high school years is where I kind of started going downhill. Again, I began to hang out with the wrong crowd and get involved in a negative activity. I was being charged with silly crimes and led to being on probation and eventually put into a 30-day juvenile placement. After that 30 days, I realized this was not the life for me, and I know I'm a better person than this. So my sophomore summer, going into my junior year, I did a complete turnaround. I started getting more involved in physical activities such as track, baseball, basketball, and football, and I became more determined to learn. As much as I despised school, soon learning became a habit. At this point, my desire to learn made getting better grades easier. The knowledge was hard to gain, seeing how it took me so long to figure out that school wasn't half as bad as I made it out to be. But knowing I mastered a difficult subject is a great reward, and I have all my teachers and administrators to thank. Things started to become a lot clearer, and the world around me became a lot richer and filled with more learning opportunities. This was the core of a fulfilling life. So from me to you, if you want something, stand up for it. Believe in yourself and face the music, even when the music is unbearable. We all have a purpose, face yours, and follow it till you get ends desire. And just remember, each small decision you make is just one step closer. Thank you.
Thank you, Sampson. Leading this year's senior class is an amazing young woman who shared her smile with all of Nashua North consistently, and I mean every day, at all 4 years. All 4 years. I invite our next speaker to the podium, Senior Class President Melissa Cloutier.
Good evening, class of 2008. Our family and friends have gathered tonight to celebrate our success. Also here to celebrate with us are the 2005 class officers. David Schultz and Stacy Dulamis are here today to celebrate with us. Lauren O'Donohue and Jane Flagel, the other two officers, extend their thanks to the class but could not make it due to prior commitments. The class of 2008 has invited them here today to show them how far we have come from being the first freshman class. Their presence was extremely important to our freshman year because they laid the foundation for the Titans we would become. I can't believe it was really 4 years ago when we became high school students. Graduation came so fast, and although many of my fellow peers have expressed their excitement towards this special day, for me, graduation is bittersweet. When I started to think about writing my speech, my first thoughts were that it had to be some profound collection of sentences that left everybody in here in awe. But after our senior week activities, I realized that my speech just needed to talk about us, who we were, and who we have become. Freshman year, I ran for president, not knowing what the job was going to be like. But when I realized what the responsibility included, I knew it was the position for me. With school, clubs, and sports, I was spending more time at school than I was at home. And after a couple of years, I started to build a relationship with teachers, administrators, and, most importantly, the custodial staff. All the custodians are very helpful, but the one who I will always remember is Bob Boyce. Bob and I became friends my freshman year when I needed a ladder to put my posters up. He told me that whenever I needed anything, I could come to him and he would help me. I'm not sure if he really expected me to take him seriously, but I did, and I literally went to him for everything. I want to thank you, Bob, and the rest of your custodial crew at North for everything you've done for the school and for always making my day a little better. As the first freshman class, we were always being told that we were making history. It made us feel special, But it also put a lot of pressure on us, especially since many of the teachers and administrators had never dealt with ninth graders before. We seemed really immature and we seemed very little. It was a difficult transition for many, including the older students. But the school learned to love us, and we ended up setting quite the precedent for the future incoming freshmen. We left our mark in many ways from our freshman year on. Kelsey Hogan scored a first record 1,000 points in basketball, and the swim team won their first state championship. And many students in our class also hold individual state titles in track, and some of them competed today in the New Englands. And, of course, we cannot forget about the North Powder Puff team's win over South. With our successes came our hardships. Some were expected and some were unexpected. Our class was put into situations that we were not ready for, and we had to grow up a little faster than we wanted to. At the end of our sophomore year, we suffered the loss of two incredible girls, Nicole Sconzis and Stephanie McGowan. Losing Nicole and Steph devastated our class and taught us a lesson that we were not ready to learn or accept. It taught us that being young did not make us invincible, and for many of us, it was the most difficult lesson to learn. The end of our junior year and beginning of our sophomore year, we watched the city and the teachers' union argue over contract issues. Teachers were torn and had to make decisions that kind of put our class at a disadvantage. Time after school was limited, and clubs were either no longer able to run or started later in the year. The teachers showed us how they were fighting for what they believed was right, so we followed their example and did what we could to get our clubs going and try and bring the morale of the school back up. The contract issue was important to us as well. Anna won, and the Senate team put together an open forum where aldermen, school board members, and teachers met to answer the students' questions in our lecture hall. We learned that any attempt we gave, no matter how small, could make a difference. Looking back to a few months ago, the other officers and I accomplished a feat that very few have done in the past, and that is to change a decision officially made by the city. When we learned of the confusion of when and where a graduation was going to be held, we knew it was important for our voices to be heard. The majority of the class decided that graduating at the Verizon was important to them, and since we agreed with them, we issued our own survey. This survey provided the necessary statistics for our meeting with the superintendent, Mr. Hoddle. He came to us with his decision of having both schools graduate at the Songus Arena in Lowell. Being the reasonable man that he is, he saw no reason why we couldn't graduate tonight at the Verizon, so he pulled some strings, and for that we extend the greatest thanks to him and the people of the Verizon Wireless Arena. I would also like to thank Mrs. Craik, who I had the pleasure of spending a lot of time with this year. She adds so much to Nashua North and brings out the fun in high school that most people do not believe exists. I also need to thank all my teachers and coaches who gave me the tools needed to succeed in college and in life, my friends and my teammates who always had my back. And lastly, I like to thank my parents, who have always allowed me to make my own decisions in life, and as independent as I may seem, I have always needed them. Sorry. So I guess I should finally accept that high school is really over now. It's so hard for me to say goodbye because North has been such a huge part of my life. The homework, the projects, and the tests made me want summer more than anything, but the aspects of high school that I love far outweigh the work that I had to do. All the dances we've been to, the traditions we hold each year, and even the small circles we meet in before classes are memories that will be with us forever. I have always enjoyed my role as class president, and no matter how many hours it took to get the job done, I always wanted the best for the class of 2008 because we deserve it. I hope you all had a great experience because I definitely did. Good luck, and remember, first freshmen, forever Titans. Okay, so once again, I'm not quite ready to let go, so there is one last thing I need to tell all of you. The class officers have put a little something for all of you to have. Please now look under your seats and take the small card attached to your chairs. Okay, so for those of you in the audience, it reads, Advice for life from your class officers. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. And if you ever need anything, we have an email address that you guys can always contact us at. Thank you, and once again, congratulations, class of 2008.
Thank you, Melissa. I would invite you all to direct your attention to the floor area directly to my right in front of the graduates, as graduating members of the choral department will now perform our graduation song, Bring On Tomorrow.
We have arrived at a moment in our lives when the future passes into our hands. We can find out, are we really strong enough to fulfill what the future demands?
Can stand on the edge and look out into space and be awed by the wonders we see.
We can all make a pledge that the whole human race can become what we want it to be. On tomorrow,
Let it shine like the sun coming up on a beautiful day. It's yours and mine. We can make a difference. It's not too late. Bring on tomorrow. We can't
long, long ago, in a world we never made, we were children who were making believe. Closing our eyes, we were travelers in air, in a world we would not want to leave.
But this fairy tale
But this fairy tale
fades
land
away as we
grow.
and we all have to say our goodbyes.
Bye-bye.
We now understand that this world that we know can be ours if we open our eyes. Bring on tomorrow, let it shine like the sun coming up on a beautiful day. It's yours and mine. We can make a difference. It's not too late. Bring on tomorrow. We can't wait.
Our next speaker is an excellent student, accomplished athlete, and a downright amazing person. I am pleased to introduce to you this year's valedictorian, Anna Wan.
Well, this is a bigger crowd than I imagined, and since the underwear trick isn't exactly working, I'd like you all to excuse my nervousness. If it looks like I'm flipping too many pages, it's also only because I printed it out in size 20 font. Okay. Before I even began to write this speech, a lot of people made various demands. Some threatened to boo me off stage if it wasn't funny. Others asked me to mention my name, and one person even told me to not bother writing a speech and just read Garrett Nelson's from 4 years ago. I'm sorry to all those I may disappoint, but all I can really offer is me, my own thoughts in my own way. Unlike Coots' speech, which can focus and celebrate our class as a whole, a typical valedictorian speech involves speaking toward the future, something intangible that seems so far away, but is really just tomorrow. We have to remember that every step we have taken is to prepare for the rest of our lives. Elementary school to middle school to high school and now beyond, every step has been preparation for something bigger and greater. And really, that's what graduation is all about. A ceremony to celebrate the completion of one step of our lives. The moment I realized that I didn't really want to graduate occurred on the last day of school, when, walking down the hallway, my friend Megan stated, "That was her last first block class." This may not seem like much, but we both started tearing up and crying while walking down the hall, and it was a good thing it was our last day of school, because that's the type of embarrassment freshmen have nightmares about. But this got me thinking as to why I was so upset to leave a place where we were loaded with sometimes useless coursework that I complained about on a fairly frequent basis and had sometimes skipped in favor of dress shopping or the beach. Sorry, Mr. Ryan. I realized that through all of it, North has become my home. I'm sure many people can relate when I say that at the conclusion of these 4 years, we've all found our niche. Though very few look forward to waking up at 6, it's undisputable that school has helped us meet the people who have become our best friends. In the next phase of our lives, we won't have the same support we've always been accustomed to. Regardless of where we are all headed, it's an entirely new beginning, and while to some it may seem exciting, to others, it's scary to think of losing that comfort. No one will recognize the title of Senate President or understand that your tardiness earned you the superlative, most likely to be late to graduation. For some, it is a good thing, and no one will remember your childhood nickname or that you threw up in the middle of the hallway. For everyone, this is an opportunity to reestablish you. It's the best opportunity to take what you would have changed in the last 12 years of school and actually change it. It's an opportunity to take risks, keep options open, and place yourself in the right positions so that you can be the one in charge of your future. Though the future means different things to a lot of different people, there are a few aspects that apply to all. First and foremost, don't underestimate yourself. We're heading out into the world, and it's important to have the mentality that you are the best, whether that means in intelligence, athleticism, or character. Be proud of your own work because your opinion is the one that matters most. Secondly, don't ever sit still. Will Rogers once said, "Even if you're on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there." We've worked hard to get where we are now, but we have to work even harder in the coming years. And there are plenty of goals for us all to strive for as a whole. The world as it is now is constantly developing and changing, and we have the opportunity to be a part of it. Though we are much more accepting now of different cultures, racism still clearly is an issue, as is highlighted by the violent threats to Barack Obama and the daily insulting comments many make without thought. Though we always talk about alternative fuels, we're not there yet, and gas prices are now past $4 per gallon. North works towards minimizing vandalism, but some furniture is still marked up with various inappropriate images. We're all on the right track, but we must push forward. Thirdly, get to know those around you. The only characteristic many people associate with me is smart, and my friend Ian has told me that he thinks I'm a superhero. While I appreciate this ego boost, I can assure you that I'm very much just a normal teenager who does silly things on a regular basis. Just last night, I was standing on chairs singing to the Backstreet Boys with my 3 best friends, who still make fun of me for thinking that it's unhealthy to shower less than half an hour after finishing a meal. On the reverse side, many people who do not receive recognition are often the ones who deserve it most. A few days ago, at the awards ceremony, I realized that there are many unsung heroes at our school, students who do so much work that's not required of them. As our graduation is seated in alphabetical order, many people don't know much about those next to them, and the beautiful thing is that your seatmate has probably accomplished something great, but you never knew about it, and you never will if you don't take the time to find out. There are so many other things I'd love to say, but today is a day of celebration. It's a day to recognize your own accomplishments and those of others, and I'm infinitely glad to see so many parents and friends be able to join us. I would like to personally extend a thanks to my parents, who are the best parents in the world and have given me every opportunity I could ever hope for. Mom, Dad, as much as I tell you that I can do everything on my own, I think we both know that I wouldn't be up here without your support. I'd like to thank my little brother, Frankie, who is the cutest, most selfless little boy, and who attended my award ceremony this past Thursday on his birthday. I'd like to extend a thanks to my teachers, who have always had faith in me even when I did not, and also thanks to my friends, who I unfortunately can't name by name, but I love you all. And to the 426 graduates, thanks for touching my life, and I have the utmost faith in all of you for the future. Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you, Anna. Another amazing individual has done so much in her 4 years at North. It's hard to imagine how the place will survive without her. Please meet the class of 2008 salutatorian, Beatrice Vandenhoevel.
Oh. I would like to begin by reiterating what those before me have said and congratulate the class of 2008. This is the day we've all been waiting for, a day most of us thought was always so far away, but it's here, and we're here, and I sincerely applaud each and every one of you on your accomplishments. I also applaud our parents, our guardians, relatives, teachers, coaches, and friends. We would not be here without their support and guidance, and I would personally like to extend thanks to everyone who's been an influence in my life. More specifically, I cannot even begin to thank my parents. And to Mrs. Elizabeth Craig, thank you for always being there for me and everyone else these past 4 years of our lives. Like the pieces of a puzzle, I would never be the person who I am now if it were not for Mrs. Craig, my parents, teachers, coaches, friends, and family. And although I'm not going to begin to start enlisting everyone who's been a part of my life and thank them all, I would like to take this opportunity to highlight one very special person. Sorry. Wait, can you stand? Can you stand here? Okay. I do not think this person realizes how much of an influence she has had on people's lives. She's a source of motivation, a reason to run insane workouts, and an amazing track coach, and most of all, a great friend. Okay, good. Michelle Marquis goes above and beyond with the definition of a coach. For instance, today she drove my sister to Saco, Maine, so that she could run her mile event at the New England track meet. Mickey then drove back to New Hampshire to make sure that my sister was here for my graduation. And furthermore, today is her birthday. Happy birthday, Mickey. Oh, good. Mickey, I don't know where you are right now, but I've been trying to find a way to say thank you for everything you've done for me and the track girls of today, tomorrow, and yesterday. So here I am, thanking you in front of thousands of others and all these people in front of me, because you deserve that and so much more. Mickey has become an important part of my life, but she is only one of the many people who has shaped my identity and who has helped me begin to put everything together. Life is truly like a puzzle, and one piece alone cannot be a finished picture. Every person who has touched my life has added to my puzzle, and without every one part, another may never have been connected. Of course, there are thousands, perhaps even millions of pieces scattered about, but these are the pieces that define who I am and what my finished puzzle will look like. I think I've only finished the bottom edge of my puzzle. This edge serves as my puzzle's base, just as high school has formed a base for the rest of my life. And not only this, but my puzzle can be continued to be expanded on, for it is limitless. But this day is not only about my puzzle, it's about 426 puzzles, our graduating class. Each and every one of us is in the process of forming an identity, and we're all trying to put together our own lives. Graduation is only one piece. Today, as each member of the graduating class comes to the stage to receive his or her diploma, the class of 2008 will be continuing the tradition of honoring our principal with tokens of gratitude and remembrance. At the beginning of the year, nearly all of the senior class gathered in the gymnasium to take our class picture. We took a serious picture and a goofy one, and this year's class gift to the principal is unique. Each student will be giving a special puzzle piece that is part of an even bigger picture. Put together, the puzzle pieces form the two class pictures. And just to warn you, Mr. Ryan, there are a lot of pieces and they're all mixed together. So should you ever decide to assemble them, good luck. Today, our pieces have finally been brought together and assembled. Our pieces have formed a single piece that is part of the world's puzzle. However, as one may gather, there are many holes in the world's puzzle. It's the most ominous feeling, isn't it, when you're missing a piece of a puzzle? Perhaps it's stuck on an elbow, it's still in the box, underneath the table, or stolen by a sibling. In the scheme of the world, we are one of those missing pieces. But today, we have found and set our spot. As we all move on to college, the workforce, or whatever is next for us, we will continue to bring the world's puzzle towards completion. Class of 2008, we've put down one piece, and now more can connect to ours. And then more pieces will connect to those pieces, and so on and so forth. We can all go on to make a difference in this world. Some of us may be veterinary technicians, businesswomen, or physical therapists and engineers. And some of us will be artists, historians, doctors, or even rock climbers. Many of us do not know what we want to do next, and that's okay, because the next piece exists and is just waiting to be put in place. In that case, I would suggest looking at your pieces from another angle. We have put together an essential part of our own puzzles, Nashua North's puzzles, and the world's puzzle. We are the first people to go through all 4 years at Nashua High School North, and as our class saying goes, first freshmen, forever Titans. Congratulations, class of 2008. This is what we've been working for. We have accomplished what seemed to be a dream that was forever far away. Congratulations on your achievements, and I wish you all the best of luck in the future. And then, ladies and gentlemen, class of 2008, at this time, I would like to invite the members of the class of 2008 to rise and join us in the singing of our class song, In My Life by the Beatles. And the lyrics are on the back of your program.
Though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone and some remain. All these places have their moments. With lovers and friends, I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I've loved them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you, and these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. In my life, I love you more.
On the evening of June 25th, 2006, two of our brightest students were involved in a tragic automobile accident. Classes of 2008 members Stephanie McGowan and Nicole Sconsis lost their lives that evening, and it seemed the entire world had come to a halt for our school and our city. The week that followed and the weeks since then have not been easy for those closest to the girls. And knowing this day would come when both girls were fully expected to be here is perhaps one of the hardest moments to realize. In September of 2006, the school asked State Senator David Gottesman to assist us in having 2 American flags flown over the Capitol in Washington, D.C. as a silent tribute to each of the girls. Those flags were delivered to us, encased in shadow boxes, and after a private ceremony, have been displayed in the school lobby so that all of North could share in their spirit. Today, we remain saddened by the physical absence of Nicole and Stephanie, but strengthened by the belief that they are here with us now, somehow. They have always been a part of our school, and we will always remember them as vibrant and contributing members of this terrific class of graduates. We are privileged to have with us today the McGowan and Sconsis families, who will be accepting on their daughters' behalf the American flags flown in honor of the girls and honorary diplomas from Nashua High School North. I invite both families to now join me on stage in our parting tribute to Nicole and Stephanie. Did anyone wish to speak?
Thank you all so much, and we wish you the very, very best to all of you in class of 2008, and our sincere thank you to everybody connected with Nashua High North. I can only think of sharing with you a poem that was written almost 2 years ago, and we want to share this. If today I can't be found, chances are I'm sitting beside an angel's grave in Evergreen. It's there by her side I'll always be, where our little Steph lies waiting for me, her soul flocking with friends like the sheep on the hills of her favourite Ireland. Rest quiet, my love, our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Steph. I pray to hear that voice again someday, so often heard at each phone call's end, casually, sweetly, saying to me, "Love you, Dad." Thank you.
Wow, Cormac's a really hard act to follow. Jane, thank you. These have helped. I cannot believe this is actually happening, the class of 2008. You're graduating today. We've known many of you since preschool, and you look quite impressive from up here. On behalf of Peter, Les, Cormac, Shelley, and I, we would like to thank the faculty, our families, the parents, our friends, and of course, the amazing class of 2008. Without you, I'm not sure how we would cope. Today is the beginning of your lives. Whatever you are thrown, whatever direction you go, remember one thing: another door will always open, if you allow it to open. I'm not sure when Nicole purchased this ring that I wear every day. It could have been with her grandmother, Stephanie, with one of you, or on one of her many shopping sprees. But the message on the ring, I know it's how the girls would want you to go on. So today, in memory of our amazing, our beautiful daughters, the pride, the love they instilled in us, For Nicole and Stephanie, we would like you to start your futures, to live your life, to love, and to dream. The class of 2008, we love you. We're proud of you. Congratulations.
I would now like to invite you to direct your attention to the Jumbotron located directly over the graduates' heads for a short slide presentation prepared by Rachel Chazanovich and Stephanie Asbell.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Let's dance in style, let's dance for a while. Heaven can wait, we're only watching the skies. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Are you gonna drop the bomb or not? Let us die young, let us live forever. Don't have the power, but we never say never. Sitting in the sandpit, life is a short trip. Music's for the sad man. Can you imagine when this race is run? Turn our golden faces into the sun, praising our leaders, getting in tune. The music's played by the madman. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. Do you really wanna live forever? Forever, forever, forever young. I wanna be forever young. Do you really wanna live forever? Forever.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke you broke, your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you. I've been there before. I'll be there for you, 'cause you're there for me too.
The days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. My wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. This is my wish for you. I hope you know somebody loves you for you. May all your dreams stay Sunday shoes, cap and gown, the whole town gathered around. Waited 18 years, now it's all coming down to this. I scan the crowd and it fills my soul. My best friends all here enrolled. No turning back, now it's time to walk that line. This tassel is gonna turn, but when the moment passes by, we'll just walk away, then slowly grow apart. Friday night, football games, first loves and first heartbreaks. It didn't matter who won or lost, only how we played. Memories as good as gold, tearing up those mountain roads, racing out 53 to old Georgetown. Sure, we've made a little trouble, but learned from every mistake, so there's no regret. We've done the best we could, so I'm not gonna cry. No. Not one sad or happy tear. I've waited my whole life. No, I'm gonna fly right out of here. These have been the best years of my life, so I'm not gonna cry. It's been a long and winding journey, and we've lost a few along the way. Still we've hung in there through the tribulations. Now it's time to celebrate. It's our graduation day, yeah. So I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. No.
the best day of my life, so I'm not gonna cry. It's a bittersweet goodbye, and I'm not gonna cry.
Then let us begin. Reading graduates' names today are Assistant Principal Margaret Reynolds and Headmaster Nancy Duffy. Assisting me with the diplomas are Superintendent Christopher Hoddle, Board of Education President Thomas Vaughns, and Board of Education Past President Richard Dowd. Let's begin.
Anna Wan. Beatrice Vanden Heuvel. Melissa A. Cloutier. Christina Marie Johnstone. Samson Getachew Cafe. Alicia Culleton. Walter Zune. Brad Michael Zapenis. Chad Allen Young. Nicholas A. Yako. Amy Marie Wario. Rebecca L. Wright. Heidi L. Wozniak. Brian Michael Woolridge. Catherine Ann Woods. Hannah R. Wolper. Jonathan J. Winfield. Corey Andrew Williams. Anthony Williams. Joshua J. Whitney. Amanda M. White. Michael D. Whalen. Daniel J. Westaway. John Weathers. Richard Dennis Watts. James Campbell Warren.
Maybe I won't.
C.J. Wang. Beatrice Ivy Walker. Carrie Lynn Wagenberg. Amy Lauren Wagenberg. Nadia Vorotnikova. John P. Vondell. Alexandra M. Vitale. Christopher John Veilleux. Michelle X. Vega. Jean M. Vega. Jasmine Vasey. Justin J. Varney. Rubio Vargas. Lisa Marie Valier. Amanda Valorand. Marissa K. Twombly. Miranda May Twombly. Sydney Meredith Choate Turnbull. Daniel Turcott. Jeremy D. Traxel.
Jason D. Townsend. Elizabeth Max Kessler Tom. Paige Elizabeth Tolner. Jake R. Thunstrom. Noose Justina Thomas. Matthew R. Thomas. Nicholas Terrill. Brittany D. Teresi. Margaret Taylor. Stephanie Catherine Tassiopoulos. Morgan P. Talbot. Bruna Christina Tabusa. Timothy K. Sykes. Shane P. Sullivan. Gordon Schultz. Robert W. Stevens. Joshua R. Stanley. Shelby M. St. Peter. Jesse L. St. Clair. Alicia Marie St. Bryce.
Ashley Alberta Soto. That's all right.
Is an empty seat before Ashley?
The first one in that row may say Sprague. The first one in that row may say Sprague. He's not here.
Sprague's not here.
Alan Robert Soto. Richard Gerard Sodano. Samantha M. Skavikas. Brittany Skehan. Brittany Sitar. Brian E. Silk.
Nice shoes.
Karina Sierra. Jessica S. Shelsky. Brittany L. Shea. Joshua Paul Shaw.
Hey, Brittany.
Dennis Sezin. Lee A. Sexton. Cara Marie Sennett. Nicole Marie Senna. David Patrick Schroeder. Amanda Lee Schollenberger.
Caitlin Marie Shearhorn. Dana T. Savard. Johan Miguel Santos Toribio. Dios Midi Santos. Elena M. Santiago. Alyssa E. Santiago. James M. Sanchez. Chelsea Sanborn. Raymond G. Salvale. Michael A. Salis. Angelica M. Salas. Michaela D. Santamont. Emmanuel Roger St. Jean. Samantha Lynn Russo. Brian A. Russo. Lorenza C. Rose. Jonathan Roy. Rebecca R. Rogers. Christina A. Robinson. James Leroy Barry Robinson.
Kayla Robinson. John David Roberts.
Danon Allen Roberts. Nicholas Mark Riviera. Adam Ritchie. Marilyn Rios. Mylan Rios. Jacob Thomas Reith. Nicholas Alexander Richard. Scott A. Rich. Ashley M. Resendez. Daniel Richard Renzi. Veronica C. Renna. Emily Redette Renfer. John P. Raymond. Mariano A. Ramos. Catherine Ramos. Morgan Quinlan. Sasha Berlin Quick. Matthew James Palomina.
Anton Pugachevsky. Amanda Teresa Prince. Rachel Marie Preston. Jonathan T. Pratt. Caitlin Powers. Gary R. Porras. Shane James Pollock. Laura Beth Plasted. Joseph O. Pill. Christopher W. Petty. Samantha L. Perrault. Lindsay Perkins. Carol Beth Perkins. Kevin Perez. Jeremy Perez. Clifford Perez. Catherine Angela Perchenko. Tito Peralta. Brian Thomas Pelletier. Christopher C. Patricus.
Cameron R. Parker. Christopher V. Parise. Jonathan P. Paradise. Ryan M. Paquin. Terrell Owens. Trenton Owens. Ashley Rose Overby. Ethan J. Willett. Yaramis Osario. Oscar David Osario. Jonathan Ortiz. Marcus Antonius Olison. Andre Olenek. Ryan Patrick Olone. Maureen Catherine O'Leary. Joseph W. Okonek. Samuel Lawson O'Brien. Timothy Jason Niss. Adam T. Nickerson. Laura Emily Nick.
Tyler B. Nelson. Amanda Nelson. Jennifer C. Neary. Mark N. Dayru. Ryan J. Nero. Ryan D. Murphy. Stephanie Munoz. Kara Ann Mulcahy. Roseanne Moylan. Hannah M. Morrow. Alyssa Ann Morin. Sean Miles Moriarty. Mark E. Morency. Brina J. Morrow. Melissa Erin Moore. Lily Ann Montemero. Sarah Ashley Miranda. Jessie L. Miranda. Sarah J. Miller. Emily L. Miller.
Danielle R. Miller. Alexander Milan. Gary Metallic. Chelsea Ryan Mellon. Jennifer Medina. Austin McLeod. Scott McKenzie. Ian T. McAfee. Joshua P. Maddie. Derek R. Massey. Odulia Martinez. Olivia Martin. Sean D. Martell. Alexander Marte. Caitlin Merritt. Megan Anna Marat. Melanie Marcoux. Gregory R. Marcoux. Kristen M. McFawn.
All right, come on up.
Stephen R. Lyman. Kayla Lucier. Cameron R. Lucier. Madeline K. Levering. Stephanie M. Long. Russell C. Long. Michael Lonis. Maria E. Laura Chavez. Danielle A. Lima. Holden Lee. Nolan W. Lewis. Sarah A. LeVate. Benjamin R. LeVate. Andrea F. Lemoyne. Christopher D. Ledoux. David J. LeBlanc. Amy M. Lavoie. Michael P. LaValle. Nicholas A. LeCaire. Megan Arlene Langelier.
Carolyn Lemire. Tyler E. Lambert. Vincent Lai. Michael William Latiker. Amanda Marie Labrie. Keith Kenneth Lebrecht. Daniel A. Klink. Catherine Elizabeth King. Eugene G. Kim. Shabazz Ahmed Khan. Stephanie L. Kepner. Joel M. Christopher R. Kelly. Matthew Ryan Keeney. Emily Mae Keene. Amy Lee Jordan. Justin J. Johnson. Justine M. Jodry. Richard Jimenez. Laura Marie Jensen.
Mendy L. Jeffries. Cameron Michael Jarest. Mark Gregory Jackson. Amanda M. Ivory. Catherine A. Hurd. Leah R. Hughes. Timothy Charles Howe. Kimberly Jean Hovey. Danielle L. Houle. Amanda S. Holleran. Timothy G. Hogan. Kelsey E. Hogan. Matthew R. Holzel. Kristen Ann Hodge. Vincent T. Hong. Ryan Hindenock. Melanie A. Hildreth. Carla Hernandez. Denise Hernandez. Caitlin E. Henmuller.
Christopher J. Haggerty. John Joseph Healy. Michael P. Hatfield. Sarah E. Hatch. Mark Harrington. Andrew J. Hardy. Carlos Andreas Guzman. Lysandra T. Gilmet. Alyssa M. Guidaboni. John Groff. Paul Griffin. Donald J. Griffin. Nathan Lee Gregory. Melanie Gray. Jordan Kenneth Gray.
Yes.
Kimberly M. Goyette. John Leon Sullivan Goslin. Laura Gonzalez. Katie M. Gogan. Viraj M. Godse.
Brian M. Gillis. Delissa Janeo. Marissa S. Garofalo. Michael J. Gagnon. Joel W. Gagnon. Emily L. Gagnon. Jennifer Gagney. Shane G. Frost. Samantha F. Frazier. Charles Maxwell Francoeur. Emily S. Foyle. Jessica F. Forslund. Nathan L. Forsyth. Alicia M. Ford. Jeremy F. Fontaine. William Flynn. Maria Guadalupe Flores. Corey A. Fluling. Paige Nicole Fleming. Elizabeth Fiore.
Molly A. Findley. Kaylee J. Filino. Lindsay M. Ferris. Amanda Malta Ferreira. Noelle Fernandez. Richard D. Fenton. Mary Feenan. Raymond Farmer. Delia Leslie Evans. Eric Christian Escobar. Arthur Davidson Erb. Vincent T. Eckstein. Christopher DuPont, sorry. Patrick Thomas Dunn. Andrew Dunbar. Nicole E. Doherty. Demario Rashawn Dorton Smith. Christopher J. Dornhofer. Ann M. Dorney.
Kayla Nicole Donahue. Alexander George Ditzel. Jillian M. DeRamio. Zachary J. Dion. Jessica A. Deschard. Megan A. DeWitt. Michelle R. Devine. Amanda Dakota. Kelsey Ann Demers. Sandra L. DeLosa. Troy W. Delaney. Kathleen Marie Delaney. Jillian M. Desjardins. Daniel Deering. Janice Costa Didi. Jamie DeBarros. Gisela D. Oliveira. Wendy R. Davis. Taylor Lynn Dennis. Christopher B. Simbura.
Kevin H. Curran. Jahira Cruz. Samuel Ethan Conrad. Melissa Cohn. John T. Colon. January Joy Coleman Jones. John Close. Caitlin E. Cleary. Brianna M. Cleary. Alexandra L. Churchill. Emily H. Crucial. Kayla B. Chouinard. Tendai Chifunde. Tyler E. Kalile. It was beautiful. Rachel M. Chasanovich. Matthew Chauncey. Caitlin Marie Champagne. Charles M. Cernuda. Michael K. Casala. Andrew D. Casey.
Tyler M. Carter. Megan J. Karen. Carolyn E. Carlson. Aubrey Anna Rose Carboni. Alexander W. Campbell. Natasha A. Camille. Nicole M. Cataret. Margaret K. Burke. Sarah Reagan Brunel. Harrison W. Brown. Derek P. Brown. Joshua E. Brienne. Cecily Margaret Rennell Bradley. Brianna C. Bowles. Casey L. Bork. Thomas Dobbin Bourne. Allison M. Boulanger. Terry Boucher. Charlena Marie Boucher.
Alexandra M. Boyce. Elise N. Bodwell. Rebecca A. Blackett. Erica S. Black. Michael W. Bison. Miguel Bisono. Rebecca J. Bertrand. Matthew D. Berthume. Adria L. Berthume. Brittany Savoy Bersani. Kristen Rose Bernier. Danielle E. Bernier. Shauna M. Bernazzani. Adrian Nicole Bernazzani. Samantha Berger. Jordan Kathleen Benson. David C. Bedard. Michael W. Bolio. Paige E. Beauchesne. Victoria Batsevich.
Last pages. Robert Boyd Barr. James P. Bano. Marisa A. Balkus. Stephen R. Baker. Gassan N. Bahu. Naraya James Batchelder. Stephanie Derilee Asbel. Janelle Marie Avola. Christopher Brian Avery. Gianni N. Archer. Craig J. Archambault.
Kirsten I. Anderson. Holly M. Anderson. Joseph P. Anktil. DeLacy Almonte. Andre V. Allard. Ricardo Rafael Alicia. Elizabeth Albert. Tariq Al-Kamali. Maywa Aguilar. Victoria J. Adler. And Melinda E. Adams.
Yep, it worked out great. Now we're just waiting on our officers. I just say, so while I, well, no, while you're walking, I can say something. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2008, your graduates.
He just ruined it.
Stand for those of you still wearing your caps.
I know, they already threw
Go
them.
ahead, go ahead.
For those of you who are still wearing your caps, please stand. Or everybody stand. Try to find your cap. It is my privilege to now ask you to take your tassel and move it to the right. Congratulations, class of 2008!
That's great, it starts with an earthquake, birds and snakes, an airplane. Lenny Bruce is not afraid. I have a hurricane, listen to yourself, churn, world serves its own needs. Dummy, serve your own needs, beat it up and not speak, grunt, no strength, blood, ladder, starts to clatter with fear, fight down, high choir and a fire, represented 7 games in a government for hire in a combat site. Let the West are coming in a hurry with the furies beating down your neck. Team by team reporters babble Trump, Kevin Croft, look at that, no plane, fine, yes, overflow, population comment, do what it'll do, save yourself, serve yourself, world serves its own needs, listen to your heart, breathe, dummy with the rapture and the reverend and the right, you patriotic, slam, fight, bright, light, beating, pretty sight, it's the end of the world as we know it, it's the end of the world as we know it, it's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. 6 o'clock TV hour, don't get caught in foreign tower, slash and burn, return, listen to yourself churn, lock it in, uniform and book, burning blood, letting every motive escalate, automotive incinerate, light a candle, light a motor, step down, watch your heel crush, this means no fear, cavalier, renegade, steer clear, tournament of lies, offer me solutions, offer me alternatives, and I decline, it's the end of the world as we know it, it's the end of the world as we know it, it's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. It's the end of the world as we know it, it's the end of the world as we know it, it's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. The other night I drifted nice, continental drifted by mountain, sit in a line, Leonard Bernstein, Leonard Brezhnev, Lenny Bruce and Lester Banks, birthday party, cheesecake, jelly bean, boom, you symbiotic, patriotic, slam, button, that, right, it's the end of the world as we know it, it's the end of the world as we know it, it's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than